Hello， 各位观众，欢迎收看今天的 SA Channel， 我是 C。好，今天继续哦。我们现在的任务是，好，我们要回去找康斯坦丁。这张图应该没有任何问号了吧？不知道是不是快破关了？把东西卖一卖。
Something?
I must leave you. See you later.
这一款的那个啪啪啪的剧情做的有点严谨。那几个
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on.
What happened?
Anything about Lord D'Orsay's condition in spite of our inquiries? We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord D'Orsay has been attacked.
He believes?
Oh?
He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events, but know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By islander, do you mean the Denegad that came to treat his affliction?
Yes, a strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you ask me, sir.
Huh?
I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along.
传来哭声。
A ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So
Rock avalanche.
And you ran all the way here?
等我一下啊。
precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The Highlander said they were following the path. But he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
对，我刚刚没有看到。
Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The Highlander said they were following the path. But he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been buried by a rockslide?
What? Alone? What could I have done? It seemed of greater urgency to go and get help.
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors. My cousin was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow the Danae?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potions that he was drinking must have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that Islander had the high ground in the War of Wits. I wasn't privy to their counsel. I haven't the beginning of an explanation for the expedition, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we set out as quick as we could make ready.
That sounds like him. What sort of mess has he gotten himself into? Again.
I am sorry, sir, but I don't know anything else I could tell you.
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going on an expedition.
Thank you, sir.
先来找康斯坦丁啦！10拱银币。OK， 应该是后面这个方向。
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
It wasn't a landslide that did this, but combat. A deadly one. I sure hope our little governor has escaped the carnage.
Search the zone. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what's happened here.
搜索。
The tents were lacerated by what looks
里面
like
是，哎呦，
claws.
是动物
Traces of blood.
怪物进攻。
Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep by beasts.
武器都被拿走了。
Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and there were animals among the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of Constantine or Catasac's presence here. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks. This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here.
脚印在这里就没
Must
了
have。fled the zone and taken this path followed by their assailants. This is a sacred place of native cult. No doubt this is where Katasach and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of
他们进去了吗？
anchoring, a place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinominawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasach wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps there are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find. The corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly until the end. Neither Constantine nor Katasach are among them. Crater, without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures. This blade is a native ritual knife, and this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Katasach have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms? Constantine and Katasach must have been visiting this place. Perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened, and many fell during the fight.
你们
But
死
a
一
group
堆
was
人。
able to escape down this path. More tracks. Footprints. They must have fled this way.
修，
Strange.
这边是刚打
These
完，是不
trees
是？
look half calcinated.
有龙，有龙，龙吐息。
These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did it This path seems to have been scorched in flames. More signs of an explosion. I can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions. New footprints.
也太多那个了吧？
And took this path.
哦，这个是不是一般的怪物？
There are not only the corpses of our own men, but where could these other soldiers have come from?
These are quite good. But I couldn't tell you if they served the Bridge Alliance or Toledo.
嗯，
More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives?
I 还有哪边啊？这个不是。诶，我没有看到。哦，
Only a handful made it up to here. The path stops at this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Katasach.
安德里葛群酋长。
These rocks were broken. as if they had taken cannon fire. What could have happened here? These vials look familiar.
卡塔萨
Katasaki used the very same to stock his potions. He must have come here. I'm going to pick them up. I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's.
瓶中土著人，
Constantine, what have you gotten yourself into again?
堂
I don't
弟，
recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been
好好待家就好啦，等我回来不就好了？乱跑。
According to this note, this troop came from
乔蒙守
the
着，
bridge lines close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge in some way be linked to this attack? That makes no sense. Very well, let's sum things up. Constantine and Katasach definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual, but they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katasach.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donega. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantine captive, he now has leverage to apply to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. But regardless of who is guilty, I must
先找
find
到人再说啦。
We could return to Wenchelier to learn more. Perhaps Katasach returned there. Or maybe his Voglundai can tell us where to find him. We're also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers were involved in the combat, or at least the end of it. They must have some stories for us.
I doubt that the Alliance would have decided to openly attack their ally. Don't forget that they owe their continued presence on the island to you.
And thanks to you, I know. But their men were there, on the cliff. And Constantine is no longer among us. Maybe those men are still loyal to the preceding commander. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
调查联盟的哨站，等我一下。宝箱。满满的野兽。 这个也盖好了。
Must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
Desarde. I am legate of the congregation of merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around here. Captain Idris. I am the ranking officer in charge of this Bridge Alliance outpost. What can I do for you, sir?
人啦，人走喺度呀。
The island governor of the congregation of merchants.
The governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rattle?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died, but we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive, wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
Could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
Then they are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived, would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing on the cliff top?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready yesterday.
奇怪的光，所以。
And you didn't go and see for yourself. You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything.
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well. You can think of me as a coward if you like, but me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me? I can see how difficult your present situation is.
给钱了，给钱最快的了。
You haven't been paid either for quite some time. I cannot solve all of your problems. But what would you say if I took care of that one at least?
A little gold would certainly improve the morale of my men. One of the men I posted there returned during the night.
A survivor? Excellent. Did he tell you what happened?
He wasn't able to say a word. He collapsed unconscious.
就死了吗？
Past the doorway. Our nurse sits with him.
哦。
There is little hope he will come back to himself. His wounds are extremely serious. He's just refusing to die.
I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. Perhaps we could do something for him.
Go and see the nurse. Perhaps you can do something to help the poor boy. I can't take it anymore. To lose another man. Anything else?
I need to be going.
I would very...
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary.
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier...
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on his brow and hope.
Do you know what type of remedy would allow him to survive?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known potion that heals burns.
I see. Give me the recipe. We'll go and see that it's prepared for you.
Thank you. Because of you, this poor boy might be able to survive his wounds.
索夫林烧伤药剂。先生，你卡点了。难怪这边会放一座工作台。
Were you able to concoct the potion?
Yes.
Give it to me. We must.
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon enough. This potion is extremely potent.
And if he survives, when can we speak to him?
Come back tomorrow at the same time. We'll know more then.
Very well. I'll come back tomorrow.
See you soon. And
See
thank
you
again
soon.
for your help.
又要等23小时。这边有没有火？来去做火。还有13个小时。哦，他活过来了。
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me? The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movements. It had been a couple of days, and we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming in our own language. So we went to see what was happening. Soldiers.
所以他们只是路过的。
They were trying to protect a young man.
哦，
Constantine Katasak and his escort. Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals. They seemed completely.
所以有一个不知名的力量要攻击他们。
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know. My friends and all the soldiers fell one after the other. Oh, I didn't see everything.
鲜血和一头雾水。
Fusion, beast and fire. But I thought I saw another islander. Big.
好，所以可以先排除是那个巫医， 跟钱币守卫团的人。
Wounded. I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. Rebels. To finish off the wounded.
反叛者。
With difficulty and fled. I dragged myself here.
嗯。
Know the rest.
所以反叛者可能会知道。
You shouldn't do that. They killed all of
没事没事，他们认识我。
That's enough. Rest.
Yes, I'll have a word.
哎。
Excellency. Thank you.
Please.
Did you learn?
Yes. He and his strange...
One of those rebel savages must have learned it in.
Don't apologize.
Like you freed this. Thank you.
I need to be going.
I would very much like.
这个不重要。哎，我们是传到这个营地了。啊，对对，我们是传到这个营地，只是应该是这边吧。那个垃圾我好像很久没有卖，待会来卖一下垃圾。
Renigte, there you are again. What do you want?
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield. I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who is protecting him. Katisach, one of your greatest Donegada.
No Donea Exregao would attack Katasach.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him. As for Katasach, and the worst
Huh?
he died from his wounds. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to sea, but we arrived too late. The last breath of Katasach had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Renaigse were dead. We could do no more. We carried the body of the Donega and
所以他死了。
brought it here.
He gave his life to protect Constantine. May he rest in peace. His request might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
Why? What do you want to do with him, Renaigse?
Examine him to understand what killed him. We were told that an island native was there and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea ex-regal would attack Katasach. You have been lied to, or they were mistaken.
That is the very reason I need to see his body. To understand.
You may see him. But if you desecrate his body, you will pay for this offense with your life.
检查尸体，哇！
See the state of his body. I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Donega, to have doubted your loyalty and even more for what we are about to do. Now then, let's see what story this corpse has to tell. The corpse retains the marks of a bludgeoning. There are large bruises all over it. I can see no wounds that could be attributed to a blade or a musket shot. The major wound is found on the chest, which was crushed something tremendous, to the degree that the skin was torn. The ribs are in pieces and the organs punctured. The edges of the wound are singed and smell of burnt flesh. There is a powdery spot on this wound, as if from ash or dusty gravel. Katasach bore the brunt of this attack with incredible force.
该不会是守护者？
I would venture to say it was inhuman. I can only imagine one thing that could have inflicted such a wound. It's as if an enormous, burning stone hit him right in the center of the chest. And seeing as how the bodies of the soldiers we found were sporting wounds of a similar nature, we can deduce that we're on the tracks of a man, or a creature, capable of using molten rock as a weapon.
I can't imagine an Adaid behaving like this. It is not their way. That they might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Katasach, the power to call volcano fires, could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I feel the worst for Constantine.
All your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned or angered by what happened to Katasach?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives. Your relentless attacks and incessant treacheries. All the same, there is truth in your words. This attack is out of place. Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us.
这个也有仪式，这么屌。
Anatalis Fair. What is it? Tell me more.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments.
Oh.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantine.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, Shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart. This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It is the price she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tiernahach Kadaktas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
又要说服他了。今天中午没睡觉，现在好想睡哦。中午跟同事去吃饭，吃完回来都已经过午休时间了，现在整个爱困。嘿，我又来了。
Hello, man.
Renoixe, why have you come here again?
I've come to ask you for help.
My help? You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island? Or are you looking for something else?
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
Truly? And in what way?
By performing the Anatalis fair on the body of Katasach, the Donegat.
Katasach is dead. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared, taken according to a witness. And Katasach suffered terrible wounds. We examined him, and it seemed as if he had been struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth.
大地之火。
Only the Nadaig Manemi have the power to wield it. But none of our own would have attacked Katasach.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
And you will avenge the dead as you have avenged my wound in the past. Very well, Renoixe. I will help you. And I also wish to gain understanding. Our island wails in suffering. Many Sinol Menawi have died. The Anatalis fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
What do you require?
A potion. And listen and remember, or write in your language what I shall tell you. Do not forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield, because they contain the flesh of those who fell. As for the personal object of Katasach, find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body. I'll search the battlefield.
Where can I find him?
In Duren's camp. She recovered him after the battle.
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred circle. You'll find me there when you have united all that I need. Then we can perform the ritual when the moon is high.
I'll go get the ingredients you require, and I'll find you there when the moment has come.
Safe travels.
方向。又是游蓝龟。
Green blood, my friend.
I must leave you.
OK， 这个可以了。
I recognize this weapon. It's Katasak's, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Meth.
哦，可以直接那个。
elements I need for the ritual?
Yes. Here is what you asked me to bring.
This is good. But the moon is not yet high enough. Would you like to wait with me?
Hello， 这首52人。
Yes. I'll keep you company.
Sit then in that case. And remain silent. I must meditate. We have come to learn the truth of your death. Ato al confrangai brandi, olehana memen adestame haman. Bara fidenan tahanemo quate grepe.
亡灵法术。前空其实终于把托一年外神殿第4门给打通了，我不知道什么时候才会再把这个游戏下载下来。
Dam reloidan. Adut alamen kante bij Dam en antelam vervraagd dan
Katasak! Help me! Please!
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster? Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out.
Oh?
You never should have done that, Katasach. To save one Renaikse, you put us all in great peril. His spirit is different. He receives badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
这个该不会是至高王吧？
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself. Come on.
I cannot believe it. He has returned.
Who has?
Finbar,
真的是至高王。
the Horde King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine? Have you seen a young blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The Golden Herd was there. And he was afraid. Katasach protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
好，再来就是要找至高王了。
Better. What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantine, I must follow Finbar. I have no choice.
Do you know where to look for him? Finbar has been missing for moons.
分八
The kings and queens could tell me when they saw him for the last time.
Then you must earn their trust. Arm yourself with patience and courage on Almanar. Your journey is still long.
Thank you, Nathan. You have helped us greatly.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Katasach. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done nothing that cannot be fixed.
好，再来我们就去找4个部族的王或者是皇后。Hello ABS 大大晚安。不是刚见到，他刚刚那个见到也只是就是回溯那个记忆而已吧，所以也不算真正的见到。啊，今天更热了，热较靠北。为什么不能直接传他们村庄？
To what do I owe the pleasure?
看，你最好是不认识我啦。
I'm in need of your help, Ulan. I'm looking for your High King Vinbar. I was told that you were one of the last people to see him.
I wouldn't know where you could find him. He disappeared moons ago. But you are our ally, our friend. I will tell you about the last time I met with him. We had met in the council.
哈吉奈都的议会见面。
what to do about the Renaixi, but we were unable to come to an understanding. Some of us are full of violence and refuse to see what we gain by befriending your kind. Deirdre and the poor Bladnid were among them, alas, and only speak about the massacres. I defended you, of course, and attempted to make them hear reason, with some help from the cautious Dunkas. But our disagreement angered Wimbar. He decided to leave us and to seek counsel elsewhere. He wanted to go to the heart of the island to consult with on Milfred.
Do you think he might have stayed?
I doubt it. It was too long ago.
温莎，
You should travel to Wenshavar, his village. Even if he decided to stay away from his people, he would not have abandoned his closest friends.
Thank you, Ula.
Anything else?
无啊。
Nothing. I must go.
我想一下，我要4个一起去，就是。 所以哦，他只需要问一个就好了。
Karans, do you need some?
I must leave you.
没有人为建筑物。呀，我们又找到一封。他想，不是啊，大哥，我要上去啊。 你这个触发范围也太大了吧！师团跟教团最后的任务，我已经没有他们的任务了欸。我去看一下好了。 安全起见。 哦，那个我好像解了。现在只有商团、侨盟跟钱币守卫团都还只是友善而已。被捉的野人是要去那个他们的那个，就是有一个怎么讲？他那个比较偏激的那个叫什么的组织，然后是在一座城堡里面救人的那个，是不是？如果是那个的话，我解了。 这个好像没有办法直接过去哦，我卡住了。好。走这边。应该入口应该是组团的，坐下一定要大型的，而且牢笼卷一个人。哦，那个我解了，那个后面没有办法，可是那个我后面没有潜行杀人，但是我没有扣耐久，不是扣耐久，我没有扣那个，我没有扣声望，我说一开始可以暗杀的，尽量暗杀而已。那个后面的确是要杀一个博士，没有错。
Hello. I'm sorry, but I do not speak your language.
Really? Then you are a Nixon. I have never met one with the bone. Might I do something for you?
然后师团的任务我忘记是哪一个。
The High King of Tirfredi, and I was told that he was born in this village. He disappeared after visiting the heart of the island, but I was hoping someone here might know where he's hiding.
You should speak with Sarah. She is the companion of our king.
Where might I find her?
I do not know. She left the village and I have not seen her in several days. Anything else?
What can you tell me about your village?
Winshavar means the water of the peaks in our language. The sky is our roof, the mountain our cradle, and the birds our companions. They also anything.
Goodbye.
What our answer?
It is rare to see Renaikse here. Is there something I can do for you?
could find Sarah?
She left to follow Vimbar. She wanted the mountains to take her as well.
What do you mean?
We don't know if Renaigse could understand. Our High King is on Olmenawi, and the Doneigad. His bond with the mountain is very strong. Even stronger now that he speaks with the En-Olmil Frichtimen. Sarah knew that the mountain would take him back, and she wanted the mountain to take her as well. She went to attempt to bond herself to it. She sought the cavern of knowledge. We haven't seen her since. She might have succeeded. Anything else?
I'm looking for High King Vinbar. I know that he disappeared after having visited the heart of the island, but someone here in this village might know where he went after that.
If anyone knows, it would be Sarah. But you will not find her here. Anything else?
Thank you for your help.
哎，我还一句没有问到，点错了。
There's something.
Where is this cavern of knowledge located?
We don't know. The caverns of knowledge are the concern of the Doneigada. Anything else?
Thank you for your help.
这样子。还有谁能问？再回去问刚刚那个。
I heard talk about a cavern of knowledge.
It is a place where the Doneigada go, within the earth. They hear the voices of those that went before them, and they learn. There are some on Tiafradi. The closest to our village is found to the northeast of here, but the entrance is sealed, hidden. It is a sacred place, a place for only the Doneigada. Anything else?
Goodbye.
What hour is it?
在这边呢。应该走这一条吧。
She's been enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
又是你们！
Truly savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks our language?
Leave us. You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto. Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable. You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape. Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its fate was now sealed to serve science, its animal instinct drove it to flee. It had strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape. It was an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply relented, it could have lived peacefully for many years. Instead of that,
快开枪干掉他！
these monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
If we act now, we'll certainly have to fight. But if we wait until nightfall, we should be able to set her free to stop. What's your decision?
这边存个档。 等到晚上，等到晚上就要回去，弄到晚上有点麻烦了。这个如果直接杀过去，应该会先杀一个看看。
But I recognize this face. Lord de Sardet. What a pleasure to see you again. What good wind brings you?
These people are monsters. They just torture a woman, and then they say hello as if it were nothing.
I'm sure that they will explain what pushes them to treat her this way.
Believe me, we would never have reached such extremities if she had told us what we wanted. You see, we have been studying these beings that show, like you, such strange markings in their bodies. We call them metamorphs, but the natives call them Onol Manawi. And we seek to learn through what process they metamorphosize. We heard talk of a cavern of knowledge. The savages hide all of their knowledge within them. And certainly all the secrets that interest us. We discovered one here, but are unable to enter. This woman, she knows how to enter, but as you have witnessed, she refuses to tell us how. To know we are so close to understanding such A fascinating phenomenon. And to be able to do nothing. Let's just say it has made us aggressive.
It's extremely regrettable. Free her. We would like to have a word with her.
She won't tell you anything. Let us handle this. She will give in at some point.
Have you already forgotten all that you owe me? Without me, you would all be locked away in deranged jails or likely even dead. I took you for sages and doctors, but you are nothing more than a gang of skin flayers. You have made me regret my actions.
It is true that we indeed owe you our lives, but all this knowledge.
那些知识是人家的啦，不是你的啦。
Free her now. We shall leave. Nothing more holds us here.
How are you feeling?
Better now. Those Renaigse are absolute monsters. But who are you? You too are a Renaigse. Why have you freed me?
We were told at Wen Shavar that you and you alone could tell us where to find High King Vinbar.
I wish I knew where he was right now. He bid me farewell weeks ago and he has not returned. I waited a long time and then I came here. To enter into the Cavern of Knowledge.
You believe this is where he's hiding?
No. But he came here often before he disappeared. I'm hoping to find answers. You saved me. And so I must help you as well. You may come with me. The Cave of Knowledge is a bit further north.
我总觉得他们会偷偷跟着我们。跑快一点，跑快！不对，他刚受伤了。慢慢来，慢慢来。
Here is the entrance to the Cavern of Knowledge. I hope that Vinbar has left a clue to where he went. Something I could track.
Is it your wish to join him?
He is my Munundanem.
同心之。
That means the one who shares my mind in your language. We must be reunited.
I understand. But why protect the entrance to the cavern at the risk of your own life?
The Caverns of Knowledge are truly sacred places. Only the Doneigada have the right to enter.
But you're not a Doneigada. Is that right?
I am not. But I must enter in spite of everything. And since you have helped me, you may enter as well. Even if I am not sure I can trust you. Because you spared these people. Remind yourself that this honor is immense and show respect. I implore you.
Put your fears to rest. We have not come to defile this sacred place. How do we enter?
Allow me. I have seen Vinbar make these movements so many times.
探索洞穴。
It must have been painted recently. It's of a crowned man. Vinbar, no doubt. It looks as if he's walking through the skies towards the volcano. The face has been painted.
The spirit of the mountain. My heart did not betray me. Vinbar has readied himself to join in on Milfrichtemen.
Was that why you came in here? To confirm that supposition.
To understand, yes. As the years passed, my Minundanem grew more and more distant to me. I thought at first it was due to his status and the invasion of the Renaiks. But now I see that he was hearing the call of Enon Milflichtum. He had no choice but to answer it. Oh, Vinbar, why did you not share this with me?
These paintings are older. This looks like it represents a man who transforms
变成某种巨大的鸟，变成鸟鸟了。
Becoming a Nadaig Menemen, Vinbar was also bound to the mountain. It is no doubt the path he has chosen to follow.
If I understand correctly, the Doneigada metamorph differently according to the place they are bound.
Yes. The Sinolminawi bind them to a specific place, and in return they become the Guardians. But how could a Guardian of the plains resemble a Guardian of the mountains?
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to undergo this transformation? I thought it was a very slow process.
For some, it takes years. At least this is what is said. For others, it might take place the very moment where the Doneigad surrenders to Enon Milfrichtum. I hope only to have the time to bid him farewell.
Given how well hidden the seed is, it must open an important passage. All we have to do is find out which. This mural is also ancient.
所以至高王要变成
This door appears to be in front of a
变成神呢？
There are 2 altars and 2 seeds.
The Doneigada seal certain sacred places with root doors.
Yes, I've run into similar matters. It's all a matter of finding the right seed. But here there are 2 that seem to be different. For one, the flower motifs seem to indicate which plant is required.
This is possible. The caverns of knowledge are used to initiate and transmit the knowledge of the Doneigada. This painting must teach the younger how to reach the sacred place where they will point themselves.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration of the second plant?
The initiates also learn by listening to their masters.
This one we see a sacred site with raised stones. And behind the face of the volcano, we also see the path that leads there. Like some sort of schematic.
This must certainly be the path the young apprentices must walk. And the Doneigada that are prepared to surrender themselves to Enon Milfrichtime.
Do you recognize the place where the entrance can be found?
I think so. It looks like the grotto that lies to the northwest of our village.
With all that we've learned from studying these paintings, we should be able to find Vinbar. I just hope there's still enough of him left to answer us. And that Constantine is with him. And that he is still alive.
Who is Constantine? I thought you were looking for Vinbar.
I seek them both. I had hoped that Vinbar would help me into the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu. But I learned from the Tierna Hach Kadaktas that he took my cousin.
The Tierna told you this? And so you seek to avenge him?
No. Only to save my cousin and try to understand why.
None of what you say makes sense. Why would Vinbar take your cousin? I don't understand. My head spins. I need to breathe fresh air. I shall await you outside.
Please, go ahead. We will join you soon.
I have a feeling we shouldn't have let this woman leave on her own.
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
I shouldn't have told her about Constantine. She must have thought we wanted to kill her husband. This door is locked. Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
She did not want us to find Vinda. Come, these caves often have several exits.
哇，最近的空气好脏哦。这一边，这样。三小，错觉。
Let's hurry and find this passage to the northern mountain before she decides to come and fight us directly.
OK， 我现在的那个没有办法拆是不是？啊，死了了！
Scholars have been slaughtered. It must have been Sarah taking her revenge. It's unlikely that she acted alone. We should stay alert.
诶，这里。 哎，不是不是，OK， 绕回来。对，我的科技啊，对，我的科技现在不够。这边吧。还没有的原因是因为没有办法触发，所以我想说算了。30级了。 我应该是解他的第一个任务的时候有那个对话选错了。没有加到好友度。哦，嗯，这个血都好多哦。我在山洞里面也可以这样子啊。
Finally, we've made it to high ground. Now, let's find the trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here. Bloodied feathers.
They wouldn't like to meet the bird they belong to.
Looks like Vinbar must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains. If we want to have any chance of saving Constantine, we must hurry. We're on the right trail.
羽毛在哪里啊？我没看到。
You should not have come all this way, Renaigse. I will not let you near Vinbar.
Sarah, we must see him. We don't have a choice. We saved you. Why have you locked us in the cavern? And why do you now stop us from passing?
In spite of your friendship with these monsters, you helped me. I thought that I had to help you in return. But I learned looking at the paintings that this was madness. Vinbar has heard the calling and answered. Even if it breaks my heart, he has done what is right. He maintains the balance. No one must stop him. I am his Minundanem. It is now my duty to defend the path he treads.
His path led him to kill Katasach, and now he holds my cousin captive. I'm sorry, Sarah, but no one will keep us from passing.
8 more!
这边有办法可以不扣吗？不行哎，强制的。我应该是前面不够了。 应该缺1或2。
Over there, more feathers. More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
哦，这个笔记是有一些东西要用这种方式过才有办法拿，难怪之前都没有拿到那个笔记。
We found the entrance to the sanctuary. Vinbar must be here with Constantine. If he's still alive, we need to find a way to get inside quickly. This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary. But it's obstructed. He knows how to protect his home. A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed. And here is another altar. Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage? The seed that Sarah was carrying should work.
To think that she gave her life to protect the one she loved.
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work.
不知道哎，刚刚那边我没有任何对话可以选。没差，随便的啦，那边就算了。这边应该是结局了。
King Vinbar. Why? Constantine didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes.
不是晚上9哦，有这个有差哦。 我以为他从中间穿过去，也就不是。哇，他背大菜刀哎！小心哦，这是卡普空的亲儿子。要变大鸟鸟了。要变只狼了，要变只狼了。
You're right. Let's go see him quick. Constantine! Wake up, please! I beg you! Hang on. We're bringing you home.
哇，头发全白了。BOSS 应该是打他们后面的神吧。
3 days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
I've rested and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a
他的头长出
death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day.
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
You just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is.
要征服世界了啊！难道最后要打的是康斯坦丁？
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually.
他该不会要被转身了吧？
Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the 4th time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I wouldn't go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make me those. It's really amazing. major miracle. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you everything. We have been waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you, but Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it, and in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site, a place full of magic. I followed his instructions, and all of a sudden, what an incredible...
说不定是回光返照啊。
I felt better than I had ever felt, cousin. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened. It seems that Vinbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly, of course. I just want to understand. Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Donegada? Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came and started circling around me. It was incredible. I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. It was marvelous. And now I am Onol Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enon Mil victim?
Yes, I passed the trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary according to Glenda. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they're going to name a successor.
可怜哦。看一下。然后再来去议会了。啊，等一下开空镜清净机。
Good day, Glenda.
Behold Tirtomant, Garants of Katasak. We learned of his death. And they washed Tiri.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King, Vinbar, was also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into his mountains after killing Katasak and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him?
Yeah.
What happened? How could a
刚刚不是跟你讲了吗？
do such a
was at the point of killing my cousin, and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nardaig. Perhaps it was for that reason that he lost possession of his wits.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. But something escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wish to see Enonmil victim, and he was the only
声望又减
one
3
to
了。
allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I'm just as sorry as you.
Undivorced Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that are Vladnit, Katasak, and our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiafradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans, so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deidre is powerful, and many clans will follow her.
德德瑞
The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many. And there is also Ulan. A clever
狡猾乌
fox
兰
who's very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deidre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
Who will win the vote in your opinion?
It is but can.
I must leave.
到顶是友好吗？1、2、3，三个。钱币商团跟乔盟都没有，都只有友善而已。
What brings you here, Onomana?
I'm the bearer of bad news. Vinbar, your High King, is dead.
Andevoshtire. He was a great king and a very wise Donega. We haven't seen him in a long time, but his memory shall be honored.
Glendan told me that you would probably be among those who would want to take his place.
I am not looking for power, but Tiafradi needs peace and balance. I fear the other kings may want war, or be motivated by ambition. The Renaisse brought chaos with them, and our island has suffered. We cannot change the past, and chasing away those who came does not make sense. The wound is there. Refusing to acknowledge it is pointless. So if you're worried about, we must fight. But for this, we must...
I would like to meet Enonmil if you were elected.
You are a cat. I would be glad, but you should know that my election is far from settled.
Would there be a way?
I do not like the idea. The high kings of old were the one who became the first. If someone were to...
And where can I hope?
In the burial mound, and at its entrance, it is a deeply holy. If you do decide to...
Now we have the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
To meet Enonmil.
I understand that you may find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
I have a feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
Are you certain that you've chosen the right ally? If not, we can go and find another. What's a little menial world when compared to the fate of this whole island?
You're right. It's a decision that's more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
这个是平衡。
I'm the bearer of bad news.
Dead. But he was plundered.
Glendan told me.
That's true. If Bloodmead was still here, I would have, since she's no longer with us. Drive away the Renaigse and take back our island.
他们是赶走。
Will you drive us away too?
We will drive away the Renaigse.
I see. To allow only he.
Why should you be preoccupied with?
I have my own reason, but you should know this.
You have helped my people. Once I am the High Queen.
You seem certain you.
Those who cut the old kings were
And you.
后面应该是一样。
I need to be going.
那这样子平衡好像是比较好的哦。嗯哼。好，那反正我一定是没有完美结局的。我只有3个而已，反正3个友军的只有，好像只有1个是到满的，我看一下，只有这个泰勒马是满，居然是泰勒马，然后航海团也是满的，土著人没有，其他都只有友善的。
It is, I understand, I seek only by creating an alliance with the people of the continent.
这个是建立联盟哎。
Will be improved and
there is something I would like to ask. I would be.
If you really.
What is that?
It may the front speak, but be anything else.
Nothing.
Karans, do you need some?
I must leave you.
一个是平衡，一个是联盟。选哪个比较好呢？哦。 邓卡斯是那个要赶走的那一个是吗？好像也是，因为毕竟双方的科技能力啊，不是吗？可是如果是这样的话，我会选择赶走那一个啊，不对，赶走的话也应该可以，赶走只要这一座岛的神的力量还在。 某种程度上可以抑制他们的入侵，因为毕竟血翼兵再来一次，他们就没辙了。那个女的不是邓卡斯吗？记错名字了。邓卡斯是我一开始选的那个，对不对？ 就是要平衡的那一个，我只记得那个欺骗我们的乌兰。 31集啦。哎，啊，干，队友给力哦！这样讲起来，只有另外一个乔猛的那个妹子，我友好度有到真正的最高诶。啊，不是你，你也叫我来拿。
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
No. You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse.
I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty.
And so? Do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Deirdre is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon, your victim and the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown...
Sorry, Deirdre. I believe someone other than you must become the High King.
Someone more easily manipulated, who will obey the orders of the Renaigse, no doubt.
Too bad. You leave me no choice. I have come to take that crown. And I...
这可以跑掉吗？闪人喽！ 所以那时候至高王的那个他妻子那边啊，不行，不打，没有办法拿他那个种子。等一下打了又要那个。我决定我要自己当这个王。哦，是啊，没差啦。为了避免得罪，莉莉家，给你。对。
I have pledged my honor to help you in my work. You know that I work for a temple of spirits, but the decision is yours. To decide.
Take it. I trust you. In your wisdom, may we be guided towards a peaceful future.
The council has begun to unite. It is time for me to go. Thank you for choosing me. I will do all in my power to bring you what you desire.
去吧。
Have my promise.
他不戴那个大的头盔，我突然觉得不是很习惯。与神面对面。
Congratulations, Dungus. I'm certain that you will be a very wise High King. And now, are you ready to keep your promise and take me to meet with Enonmi and Fricton?
You are burning with the impatience of you two. But according to tradition, I must first go to the sanctuary on my own. Without the blessing of Tifradi, my title is nothing but empty, meaningless words. But fret not. How could I be called wise if I went back on the promise I made my friend as soon as I got elected? Meet me at the sanctuary's entrance.
Thank you, Dungus.
We spent 2 days twiddling our thumbs.
不过我们还有什么事情可以做？除了这2个任务。圣所抵达。他们还有任务可以接吗？这是重点。我看一下哦。因为之前，我跟像商团的，我跟那个康斯坦丁讲话，他也都没什么特别的任务了。如果还有的话，我们就先玩到这边，然后我们明天再继续。因为我本来想说，如果是再来就打完的话，我们就直接把它破关。
Your Eminence.
Sir, decide.
对啊，没了。
What will become of the members of the Ordo Luminous?
Domitius will be sent back to the Ordo Luminous as a whole. We need the Inquisitors.
Who are the missionaries?
It is a move this and
you seem to know Father Petrus.
he is a brilliant. He is also, but I'm sure.
对，这个没了。
I must leave you.
Now.
Go！ 明天应该就是打磨脸吧。应该啦，不确定。打磨脸的几率应该比较高，因为我手上现在剩下的游戏只剩下一款横向动作游戏，圣城。还有什么？磨练就这样而已了。4月份没什么大作，4月份我会看状况添购一些游戏，也有可能会一直玩磨练玩到5月那个什么，那个叫什么？大航海时代4的重制版出。天外 DLC， 看状况吧，都是刷而已啊。某种程度上我已经破关了，因为主线我已经打完了。
a mother would welcome her child. Boy will have to meditate on everything he told me and think about the warnings he gave.
然后再来4月底会出那个嘛，会出第一阶段的 DLC。还没。我是说主要就是春武的那一条线，几位手都还没开始打嘞。就是我好像才 HR2 而已吧，2还是3？不过几位所那边它有一条故事线嘛，就是要打那个什么打那几条会飞的，熊忘记名字。要想 IMH 哦，他这一次的那个系统机制是真的不错。打 IB 的怪应该会变得很好玩哦，要看他后面怎么做吧。要等他 DLC 出了，或者是完整的大型资料片。生命之树。无地之血肉。啊，还这么久哦！我以为这一段就是了，就居然不是。哦。蛮臭蛮长，那我觉得我明天再那个，明天再把它打完，这段剧情看完。 所以是另外一个神死掉了，堕落成恶魔吗？
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
哦。
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps.
所以，
Here without invitation.
如果当斯坦丁那时候没有 没有签那个的话，还会有这一段吗？该跑喽！哦！毁灭的喷射白光。所以是在更之前，其实就有就已经注定会有这段故事的发生，就对。哦，也是，因为那时候他是说灵魂，那应该是更早之前了。好啦，今天我们就先到这边，剩下最后一段又臭又长的剧情，我们明天再继续。好啦，先这样子啊，感谢今天大家收看，大家晚安，我们明天见，拜拜。